Star Wars, people. G'day guys, and welcome back to Raging Rhino. Now, over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of talk about the Galactic Starcruiser, the Star Wars hotel that Disney has just recently opened up. Now, they just opened it up to some people that they invited. You can't really trust what they're saying about it because they got invited to go for nothing. They're being pretty much told by the looks of things to say that it's good, whether or not they think that it is or not. I think most of them actually truly believe that it really is good, but I mean, you can watch some of the videos. I mean, this is from Bounding into Comics. This is some of just the embarrassing videos that they put out over the course of the last few weeks. And again, there's been a lot of discussion about the cost of going to this hotel being $6,000, and it really does feel like a massive ripoff. Just watching some of these.
Yes, we did.
This is supposed to be immersive. I guess we're all sitting around together, opening the holocron together. That's what this is.
Yes,
Yeah. It just feels very, very cheap. And for the $6,000 price tag that it is to go for a family of 4, I believe that's what it costs. But like even just 2 people to go, I still think is $4,500, $5,000. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, you can do some line dancing.
5, 6, 7, 8, right, back, left.
This is Star Wars, people. Like, this is Star Wars. The cabins are tiny. Anyway, that's not the main part of the video. I was actually just searching to see if there was any Star Wars news, any news about the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer or anything like that. I just wanted to see if there was anything coming up to talk about. And over on StarWars.com, they have now just released a little video over on their YouTube channel about the story. So we get to see the story of what the Galactic Starcruiser is, you know, dispatches from the Halcyon, the story of Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. So that's what this article is, but it just refers you straight over to a video that we're going to actually watch. And it just gives us a little bit of a breakdown of the story. So we're going to go over to their YouTube channel. It got released, I believe it was about 11 hours ago. So let's give this a watch. See what the fucking story is.
Kristen Baber here aboard the Halcyon Starcruiser. I'm inside of the atrium where you'll arrive on your launch pod for your journey. This is where the story begins and you'll be fully immersed for your entire visit. Let's learn all about it.
Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser is the first of its kind experience in the world. It's an immersive adventure. It is part interactive game. It is part live action role play. It's part impeccable service guest experience. It's all of these things kind of rolled into one in a package that hopefully presents to you a seamless, organic Star Wars adventure. We want you to really feel like you're a character in Star Wars and really having a meaningful impact on what happens.
It is my honor and my privilege, friends, to welcome you here aboard the Halcyon.
The general story that unfolds is that you as a passenger are going aboard on a star cruiser in a galaxy far, far away. Nothing could possibly go wrong. You come aboard and you have muster, you get to meet a whole host of characters from your captain to your cruise director, and there are some unlikely folks. The First Order is actually trying to figure out if there's resistance activity on board the ship. And from there, things go from bad to worse. Over the course of your voyage, there are all sorts of unexpected surprises, and all the characters need your help as a passenger. So whether it's trying to help ignite the spark of the resistance, or perhaps you're playing the other side, trying to figure out what the resistance is doing, and ultimately maybe even sabotaging the ship. It all depends on kind of who you meet and how you choose to play.
For the order.
For the order.
Oh my god.
Ignite the spark.
This project is different from anything else we've ever done, mostly because of the length. We've never had something where people stay overnight and stay within the same story for 2 days, 2 nights. So that offered a really interesting challenge in that how do you make a big overarching story that's clear to everyone while also having so many individual paths that the passengers can take and stories that the passengers themselves influence. It was such a fun challenge to deal with that, and thankfully Walt Disney Imagineering had some really great story architects on their side that figured out the puzzle of it all.
Ignite your lightsaber.
There's always an amazing challenge with doing something that's never been done before. This project in particular brings together so many different disciplines that have all sort of worked in conjunction but never have deeply integrated at this level. So we're creating this brand new brand of immersive storytelling that interweaves live performers and technology in your personal mobile device. It really is a brand new type of experience.
If I could give one piece of advice before you board the Halcyon Starcruiser, no matter who you are, no matter how you think about Star Wars, we've already designed for you. If you love Star Wars and you're ready to dive in, we're ready. If you have no idea what Star Wars is about, we're ready for you. The idea, just be yourself, have fun, and I would say be a little curious.
Okay, the first couple of things that I noticed was the screens, like, oh man, I wish I knew exactly where it was now. I should have looked. Like these screens back here, right? When they're shooting the TIE fighters, they really did look like very pixelated, like video game, like almost Space Invaders looking. Let me just go through. Oh, that was pretty much it there. There, as soon as I felt like, obviously you've got your cursor, you need to be able to know where you're aiming from your console, but it does look very video gamey. And again, it's one of those things that might be a little bit of a nitpick in regards to that, but I still view like the consoles, the layout of this ship that they've created is very 70s sci-fi. That's what it looks like to me. The backgrounds of everything that I've seen. The performing is very cringe. Now, when you go to parks like this, yeah, there's always those performers and things like that, and they seem very cringe because it is just from the movie, they're just acting out that character. But there's a lot of cringe in this, from the captain to just the crew members helping out. It feels very, very cringeworthy. And obviously, you know, what other than playing Space Invaders on a big screen like this, you can go and do line dancing or bingo, space bingo. I don't know what that other game was that they showed in this video with the dice inside the thing. You know, the trouble. Like, I thought this was ridiculous. Like, these people are what, ducking from the beam? Does that stop the beam from detecting you because they can't detect you through anything but a window? Okay, that's what that looks like to me.
Trying to figure out what the Resistance is doing and ultimately maybe even sabotaging the ship.
Oh, the other thing too that I wanted to mention was the connection to the sequel trilogy.
For the order.
For the order. Ignite the spark.
Like that there. That there. For the order, and then she goes, ignite the spark. Like, this is all connected to the sequel trilogy stuff. It's sequel trilogy timeline. It's all sequel trilogy. And this is more evidence for me to say that they're not decanonizing the sequel trilogy at all. They're doubling down. They're moving forward with this. They're slowly going to phase out Luke Skywalker based on the damage that they've done to him, not only in the sequels, but also in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, and you can check out my videos on those. They're doubling down on this. They're going to move forward. They're going to phase that out, and then the next generation is just going to know this stupid, lame version of Star Wars. And the only reason why it's going to keep its name for so long is because it's Star Wars. At least that's what they're labeling it. Anyway, I just wanted to go through this video with you. I just noticed it and I thought that it would be interesting to see what the story's supposed to be. I still don't really know what the story's supposed to be. I've mentioned before, like even the lightsaber training in this, it's just a beam that shoots out from the wall and you got to move a stick, lightsaber, in front of it and you're doing the training. You know, they could have invested so much into VR to actually have a really awesome lightsaber training experience. But instead of that, they come up with stupid shit like this. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Do you think it actually explained what the story is on this ship? Or is it just lame crap, Disney crap? Let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.